Hey folks, it's Dom, Florida Deere. This is the Fluffy Butt Hut chicken coop that I'm making for our 10 new chickens. Hopefully by the time the chickens occupy this, it'll still be 10 chickens and hopefully it'll be 10 hens. This is the frame part. I went ahead and ran these top parts through the table saw just to make sure that they match the angle, which I think was 22.5, if I'm not mistaken. Use 4x4 posts, 2x6 sport beams, and then in the middle and in the wall framing will be more 2x4s, just like there's 2x4s down here. And then yes, I probably should have used galvanized lag screws, but these are the ones I had available, so I used those. And I think the moisture issue will be fine, but I think I'm concerned about them going into the pressure treated pieces right here. And I might encase those inside the chicken coop in case the chickens decide to peck at them. So anyways, I'll pick this up not too long from now, since this is such a small building. Hey folks, so here's the update. I've got it mostly framed, and I have the roof structure completed. It's all blocked out. I was thinking to myself, darn, I forgot the 1x6 fascia board. And then I thought to myself, dang Don, it's a chicken coop. I mean, how much money do you want to spend on this thing? So anyways, it's blocked out. There's a 6-inch overhang here, and then there's about an 18-inch overhang here, because the nesting boxes are going to be sitting on this 2x6. There's going to be 5. That'll be the last thing I build. And so the back wall has just been framed with 2-foot centers. I was going to put a beam across here, but I found out that that really would be a mistake. I really wanted to be able to button up these edges pretty well, so that's what I'm going to do there. And I was just trying to use junk pieces here and then filler around the 2x6s, or the 4x4s rather. I just use filler there to give it a good square corner. And I'm still working on how to make that work well. It'll be fine when I get done, I'm sure. I'll probably put a frame above the boxes right here on up when I get the boxes squared away. But this will be the door right here for me, or you know, whoever's going to clean out the chicken coop. And I think what I'm going to do is I put this here, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the reciprocating saw. I'll cut this off so then I can just push it out. The door frame will go over that, and anyways, this will be blocked out. The door frame will be blocked out there as well. I just got a splinter. That was smooth. And then I'm stopping tonight because I don't know exactly how big the chicken door is supposed to be. I'm going to guess it's probably like, you know, 12 inches or something, and I'll make it flat so they don't have to step over anything. And we'll see how that'll go. So I'll do that tomorrow and probably get the entire roof on, is what I'm going to guess. Probably just, there's only 2 sheets of OSB, and I'm going to actually cut one or both of them, and then tar paper, put the eaves strip on, and I might do the 1x2 bump outs for this right here. So I'm not gonna do the fascia board, I might as well do that. And I got some scrap pieces here. This is a regular piece, and then this is actually a piece of scrap plywood that I'll probably just use. So anyways, I do have some painted pieces already. That's already cut to go to start from here to here, and then I'll have another piece right there, and then I'll keep the scraps because I may need to fill in up front or down below across there under doors, or whatever the case may be. I'll keep all my extra pieces. So alrighty, well, I'll pick up with more progress next time. Thanks for watching. So here I'm just using the tractor to reposition the chicken coop before I get it all together and it's too heavy to move with the tractor forks. And what I'm trying to do is line it up with the fence so I can butt the fence up on either side of the chicken coop going away from us. So that's all I'm doing right here, is just positioning it before the siding and the shingles and all that stuff are on. And then I'll get into building the rest of it and then give you an update soon. So we've come along here and we've gotten quite a bit done. We've got the chicken door there. It's not all the way on yet, but it's my dog. He's one crazy dog. We've got the roof on, 3 sides, and oh, I forgot to paint a little piece there. So this was the thing that was kind of holding me up. I just wasn't sure how to do the nesting boxes, but I think I've got a handle on it now. It's about done. I'm gonna put the window in right there, and then the rest of the siding around there. I'm gonna put some plywood across there with a little gap for the hardware cloth for the vent. So there'll be a vent on the bottom side, and then air will flow up through the chicken coop roof. And then this piece of plywood here will be the top of the box, and there'll be 5 nesting boxes in there. And then I will put a people door right here. You can see where there's a drill holes right there, and then so that opening will be for the people door, and I can clean out the coop and stuff like that, because I'm not getting through that one. So anyways, I'll give you an update pretty soon. So here I'm just using the tractor to pick up one side of the chicken coop. It's nearly completely built here. So even though it's heavy, it's not heavy enough to where I couldn't pick up one side of the chicken coop to give it some leverage so I could get in there and put the stones in there to make sure that the chicken coop is level. So I was breaking out the long level and trying to get that squared away here too. All the pictures aren't here, but you can see me leveling the left side of it, and then I'll move on with some other work on the right hand side as well. And I left the clip in there for comic relief with well, you'll just have to keep watching. So the fork fell off there because in the center of the fork frame there's no track, so there's nothing to hold the fork there, so I had to be careful with it, and just end up trying to level out this thing, trying to get it, you know, in a stationary flat position. So it's finally done, secure. So that's what you see me doing here, and then we're about to come to the last part. Last one is a rotten egg chicken coop. So like I said before, it's based on the Over Easy larger chicken coop that you can get. It's supposed to be made by Amish trained builders, which I thought was the coolest looking chicken coop. So I built one similar to it. It's not exactly like theirs. And I have my little latches here on the chicken door. And there are some of the chickens. We have 9 chickens. We started with 10, but one of the buffs didn't make it. Here comes one of the buffs now. They are definitely the friendliest chickens we have. And it's a shame that the one that died was a buff, but you know, it is what it is. And I have the nesting box. Now the nesting box is not completely done yet. So here no, you gotta get down. So, got 2 leghorns, 2 buffs, 2 Americanas, 2 Sussex, and 1 Opalthorpe or something like that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and I'll latch these just in case predators get crafty and try to get inside. And this door was a little bit warped, so I just put latches on top and bottom. I may move these to the bottom and move that one up top, and then put a handle here so it has some level of symmetry and stuff. It's like barren in the middle now that it doesn't have one of these latches. I had originally had one of these latches up there. But this is the people door, or the door that I can use to get in there and clean stuff out. And they were out earlier because we let them out in the yard, and they definitely liked that time out in the yard to sit there and scratch in the grass. So I've gotten the full-time feeder and waterer, and I'm still using the little ones just to get them used to it before I pull the plug. And it was 90 today in Florida. Will be for the next several days, so I'll probably not use these lamps. I may just close that window and just let them ride. They're about 4 to 5 weeks old, and I think it's only going to get into the upper 60s tonight, so I think they'll be fine. I might put the heat lamp on, I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's a roosting part up there, and that's another roosting thing. It seemed like people just use 2x4s on there for the roosting items, and then I just was good with using the same. So anyways, and then I used the hardware cloth up there for the vents, and I used a fair amount of staples to make sure that that was secure. And I elevated it because I wanted to maybe make that a storage area up underneath, so we'll see about that. So anyway, so that's my attempt at building a chicken coop. I wouldn't call it the ultimate chicken coop or anything like that. I just wanted to build, you know, something that was kind of nice. And I think it turned out pretty good for my first attempt. And Maverick likes to spend some time up underneath the thing as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, click the like button. And up here in the left-hand corner, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd appreciate it. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.